I used to be a young grant maker, and I loved it. It was the greatest thing. You just got to be in charge of a big pot of money and help other young people in your community. Now I help manage the youth bank in the North East, and we've just started in the North West as well. Basically, we recruit young people from all those areas so that we have a voice from across the northeast of Glasgow. They all get together and they make the decisions on what the money should be spent on, what the priorities for that money should be, so if there's a specific problem that they want to tackle.
At the moment, young people are very keen on anti-bullying topics. They're involved in anti-sectarianism work. They're also involved in the White Ribbon campaign about violence against women. So that the applications for Youth Bank are addressing the issues that face young people in society today. Youth Bank started then with a grant pot of £3,500 and has grown over the last 10 years. We now have a grant pot for young people to make decisions on. It's called community budgeting now, rather than community engagement. Young people actively make all the decisions on the money and the applications that come in.
So is it okay just to discuss some details about your application just now?
Aye.
Right. So can you tell us about the organisation that you come from?
What's so great about YoMo is that the idea is the young people's from the very start, and they get to take ownership of the whole project.
So can you explain the project in much detail as possible?
So they come up with the idea, they have to do the research for it, they look into the budget, things like that, and they then do the application for funding, they do the interview, and they get help from staff and volunteers, but at the end of it, it's them who have got that sense of achievement for what they've done.
We're from the Brunswick in Balonloch, and we applied for hampers for the elderly people for Christmas because it will make them happy at Christmas, and it's like the best Christmas present for them. The next project we're going to be working on is developing a youth committee to help the community and to help the Brunswick and people around the Brunswick.
People that I know I'll become more confident with, but like people that I don't really know and I don't really talk to, I'm not very confident with them. I joined YoMo because I want to become more confident in talking to people that I don't really know.
All the qualifications or skills that we get from YoMo, we can then in later life put them into use. Like for interview training, we could get a job in an office or interviewing people on the phone or emailing somebody, or even just generally working with somebody that you've never worked with before. And all these trainings kind of boost your confidence to a higher level than it used to.
There is a very strong stereotype that goes with, especially the east end of Glasgow. There is that all they do is hang about the streets or drink or get involved in negative activities, but YoMo shows that there is a large amount of young people that just want to be, they want something to be engaged in, and they want to do good in their community and have a voice.